Hey everyone, today I'm going to tell you a story. It's a story about a guy, this guy, and the pigs, those pigs, and actually a whole lot more. You see, this guy here has a dad and a brother, and now I'm going to take you back to the very beginning of the story so that you can find out how he ended up hanging out with pigs and what happened next. So let's go back to the very beginning of the story. Once there was a man who had 2 sons. One day the younger son came to his dad and said, "Dad, I want you to give me all my money now. I'm going to go spend it and have some fun." So the son took the money and left. The dad was so sad to see him go. That younger son traveled a long way until he came to the big city. With all his money, he started buying new clothes, meeting lots of rich people, spending all his money. Until one day, he was out of money. He didn't know what to do. He had spent all the money his dad gave him. So he went to a farmer and said, "Please, can you give me a job? I'd even take care of your pigs." And that's exactly the job he got, taking care of those pigs. Remember them? He was so sad and so hungry and so poor. And one day he decided, I need to go back to my dad and tell him I'm so sorry and see if he'll take me back. From a long way away, his father saw him coming and his heart was filled with compassion. He was so glad to see him. He threw his arms around him and said, "My son, who I thought was lost, is home." And he told everyone, "Let's throw a big dinner party." But you know who wasn't so happy about that? The other brother. He was pretty crabby. He said, "Dad, I've been home and working hard and helping out, and now my brother, who spent all your money, comes home and you throw him a big party?" And his father said, "Son, you're a wonderful son. I love both my sons. But rejoice with me because your brother who was lost is now found. Come to the table, son. There's a place for you. There's a place for everyone. There's a place for all of us to celebrate." So now you know the story of this boy and how he ended up working with the pigs, and about his father who was so full of love and compassion that he welcomed him back home. That story is called the story of the Prodigal Son, and it's one of the favorite stories that Jesus told because it reminds us of how much compassion God has for us and how much compassion we can have for each other.